Kurt and I are going to talk about some fun sports things. If you guys have anything you want to hear Kurt's opinion on, Kurt's angle, if you will, on sports, let us know. He's brought it up, wants to talk about a little bit more, and some folks have mentioned it to him. They want to hear Kurt's opinion. So we're going to do that. We're not going to make it long, but we're going to inject a little bit of that in, and I'm sure we'll find some fun stuff to talk about. But another topic that I wanted to bring up before we dive in, your name came up again this week, I saw, and it was by your good buddy Booker T. And they were talking about Gable Steveson. Okay, so he's now wrestling in the NXT brand, and Booker said he's still on the fence about him, and he said because quote he ain't no Kurt Angle. And listen, I want to ask you though, do you think it's fair comparing? A fair comparison for this kid to compare him to you, because man, you did set the bar pretty high.
Well, I feel badly for him because he's being compared to me at this point in time, and he hasn't even barely started. He just started out right now. So I don't know how his future is going to be. I know he's really talented, really athletic. I'm not sure how he is as far as entertainment wise, but as far as in the ring, I heard he's really good. But no, I don't think it's a fair assessment to compare him to me right now. I think down the line you can do that. But I heard this is crazy, but people have been coming to me and telling me, hey, he wrestled Baron Corbin in NXT and the fans were booing the heck out of him. And then he pulled his straps down and the fans were even more pissed. And you know what? I think that is something that the WWE is actually doing.
They got to get away from that. Dude.
They want to make him a heel.
Yeah.
And so they're going to have him copy and mimic me. This is what I believe. I think they're going to have him copy and mimic me so he can piss the fans off so that he starts out as a heel, because it's easier to be a heel starting out than it is a babyface. So I think they're the ones that actually told him to do this stuff. I really believe that. And I think the WWE is brilliant for doing it.
Well, he did throw on the old ankle lock, and the commentary.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's the thing, when you do that, that is going to bring on the comparisons based on his wrestling background, right? So that's cool. He can be a heel, but the comparisons are going to come as a result of it. And, hopefully he continues to progress and get better. But it goes to prove, there was only one Kurt Angle. And you took to it like a fish out of water. Ask Dr. Tom Pritchard. I've heard him say it many a times. It's just not that easy to do what you did, Kurt. And I think it goes to prove that you're one of a kind. And
well, you know what? I didn't have much preparation. That's what really blows my mind is when I go back and I think they trained me to wrestle, but that was it. Like I seriously didn't think I'd be on the main roster. I thought I was going to be doing that weekend show, Superstars, and just wrestling. And that's what I thought they had plans for, because they didn't prepare me like to do promos and pre-tapes. I didn't learn that stuff. I just went straight to TV, and it was like sink or swim, and I thank God I swam. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity, but I didn't have much preparation.
Hey, if you don't believe him, go back and listen to our episode when we covered him in the Indies and saw some of his Memphis promos.
Horrible.
Yeah, oh my God.
Those are the only promos I did. It was like 2 or 3 of them, and that was it.
When you wanted to be stone cold with your leather vest on. But man, no, I just wanted to reiterate it too. It's always going to be hard, man, because you cast a deep shadow, a long shadow when it comes to an amateur wrestler that just quickly jumped right in and became such a phenomenal superstar in such a short time. I mean, you've said it too. Ronda Rousey, she was another one that picked it up quickly.
Too, yeah.